44. This volatility only increased the hunger of the subjected peoples for freedom, especially along the Mediterranean seaboard, where the pull away from Persia was the strongest. Wholesale reform was needed to steady the administration and ingratiate the Persian regime once again with the subjected populations. However, the entire western portions of the empire now faced the Mediterranean and desired to squirm free of Persia's reign. The brutal force of the Persian military was the only thing holding the empire together. If the Persian military were to suffer momentous defeats before any reforms could be implemented, Persia would lose hold of its entire empire. While Persia was focused on the internal strife and palace intrigue, the ascendancy of Macedonia had become apparent. Philip II, who reigned from 359 to 336 BC and was Alexander the Great's father, seized control of the Greek city-states. He also expanded his influence to include Thrace, Chalcidice, and Thessaly in his burgeoning alliance. His alliance's economic foundation was bolstered by the mineral wealth from the mines at Pangaeum, which provided the financial means to maintain a substantial permanent military force. Philip II was assassinated at his daughter's wedding celebration in 336 BC. With that came the rise of Philip's son, Alexander III. The formidable army built by his father would now be inherited and serve under his son, Alexander the Great. Alexander would inflict fatal military defeats and unleash a cultural revolution that changed the course of history. Alexander III of Macedon, aka Alexander the Great, was born to King Philip II of Macedon and his wife Olympias. As the heir to a kingdom that was on the rise in the ancient world, Alexander's early life was marked by royal privilege and the finest education available. His intellectual development was notably shaped by his tutor, Aristotle, one of the greatest philosophers of that age. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander was exposed to a wide range of subjects, from science and philosophy, the arts and politics, fostering a keen mind that would later prove instrumental in his conquests. Alexander shared a close bond with his mother, Olympias, who was fiercely ambitious for both herself and her son. She instilled in Alexander the belief that he was destined for greatness, partly due to a divine favor she claimed they both possessed. This belief in their special relationship with the gods would later fuel Alexander's confidence as a leader and his sense of destiny.